Max, you're our renter on the panel. You don't own a home. But you can't afford rent, and a lot of people can't.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The biggest, just on negative gearing and capital gains tax concessions, the biggest line item in this federal budget was the billions of dollars this country spends every year in tax concessions for property investors via negative gearing and capital gains tax concessions. Now, this is our point to the government, that why should we accept, in the worst housing crisis we've seen in generations, at most $500 million a year for social and affordable housing, and as David said, $20 billion in tax concessions for people who own upwards of... There was a guy called into the radio with 384 investment properties.
What?
384 investment properties.
That's way too many houses.
What the Greens have put to the government is if you phase out negative gearing for everyone with more than one investment property, so they get to keep one, and capital gains tax concessions, you raise $74 billion over the next 10 years. That could cover $5 billion a year for public and affordable housing and provide incentives to the states to freeze rent increases. Now, and I just wanted to touch on this question of supply, because you will hear... The line about supply is run most by the property industry because it suits them. Over the last 5 years, Australia has built just under 1 million homes. 1 million homes. There was 1 million homes vacant on the night of the census. The question is not property developers building more high-end homes no one can afford. The question is that right now housing is treated more as a financial asset as a result of the billions of dollars. As a result of the billions of dollars. And not as a place to call home. Now, the way to tackle the housing crisis, scrap negative gearing and capital gains so a first home buyer gets a chance, and start to invest in public housing the way this country used to in the 20th century.
Stan, the problem...